Guys, welcome back. How we doing, koi peeps? All good? Right, as promised, this week I'm going to be taking all the media out of the biochamber just to see, as you might remember, I was saying that obviously with everything that happened with the drum the other week, so for 2 weeks the drum was on bypass, so I'm going to be taking all the stuff out of the excuse me, out of the biochamber, all the media out of the biochamber, and just having a look to see if anything's settled in there. And yeah, just for peace of mind, spin you around, have a look at the fish. 2 seconds, guys. So yeah, fish all doing okay. Cold, not feeding so much, so but I am doing like a handful a day depending on the temperatures, but it is only wheat germ, so it's just the Hikari wheat germ that I use this time of year. So yeah, it's just pan you around, guys. As you can see, I've taken the lid off. So we'll be getting that into bags in a minute. First of all, I need my metal proddy thing, because as you can see, that switch is about 6 feet away. Probably shouldn't use a metal one to turn it off with water and etc. But there you go, look. Bzzz, oh, there you go. I'm dead. No, it's on. Right, that's that turned off. So there's about 275 to 300 litres K1 in there, and K plus, and a few bits and bobs. So we'll get that out in a minute. And that K plus looks nice and dark, as well as the Helex 13. That's always darker. So yeah, right, we'll get that out. I'll snap back to you once it's empty and we can have a look to see what's settled in it. And then what I've got to do, because I haven't done it for a few weeks, is I've got to shut that valve, drain the drum, and purge both the lines, the bottom line and the mid return. I want to give them quite a few purges, get rid of any sediment that might be in there, because it's obviously running lower pump speeds at the minute. So yeah, I should be doing that weekly, but I haven't done it for a while. So yeah, let's try and get back on top of things before we get any issues. So yeah, right, come back to you in a bit, guys. Right, that's most of it out. Don't know if you guys can see anything on that. But there is absolutely no settlement in that. No settlement. So I didn't even do that, but peace of mind, I suppose. So I'll come back to you in a minute. Let me just put all this media back in. Yeah, come back to you in a minute. There we are, guys. That's that done. Put that back in. I should put the lid back on in a minute, and then I will shut that valve, start purging, and I also want to get the hoover out, because there's some leaves built up in this corner of the pond, so I'll get rid of that, and then yeah, I'll come back to you in a minute. Cheers, guys. Nice. Right. What I've done here, guys, is obviously I've put all the media back in. That was all fine. I've just done my purges on both the separate lines keeping one pump to drain this, getting that done. I've now got both the pumps on, pulling through the drum and the bio, trying to put max flow through each line. So I've got about 20, well, I've got, yeah, so I'm a 10,000 vary pump on full chat and a 20,000 vary pump on was at 120 watts a minute, trying to pull through one line. So try and clear that up a little bit more. There was a fair bit of crap come out of that, to be fair. I don't know if you guys can see, where's the camera on this there? I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure if that's coming out on camera or not. What I have pulled out is a load of teeth in that corner. So yeah, I'm just going to give that a few more minutes on full blast on that drain, then I'm going to swap it over. Once this is all done guys, I'm going to go into the, I'm not getting in the pond, from that and be freezing. I'm going to start hoovering the bottom of the pond in that corner. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Cheers. Where the pumps aren't on full with the winter and some uncovered, and these limbs and these trees are coming. Now the trees have stopped moulding. I've managed to get most of it out, but there's just the odd bit that's gone over the last few weeks. So I'll go and clear all that out. So I'll come back to you in a minute. I'll probably do a little bit of a snippet of me doing it, but I'll probably put it on fast forward so you guys don't get bored. As you can see, the pond is has dropped quite a bit. It's amazing how much water comes out of the hoover when you hoover in the pond. Don't do it that often, but yeah, it's amazing actually how much water drains out of it. So I've got that topping up at the minute. Give that a few hours. That'll come back to where it needs to be. A little bit murky in there at the minute where I've been doing all the hoovering. But as you can see, all the fish are alright. Yeah, all the fish are alright. Touch wood. So what I've done in here, guys, I don't know if you can see. So my feed that goes into the big blue, when I do my top ups, it's not ideal. Ideally I'd put a T on and then have something like plumbed in properly, but for now that'll do. So when I do my top ups, I'll just disconnect that and I'll put it into the drum. I've turned the drum off. I've had to turn the drum off for a minute because obviously there's so much water out of the pond now that the drum just wants to work constantly. So that'll be off for an hour or so while that's topping up, and yeah, just leave that. At least it's a bit chlorinated. So on very slow trickle back into the pond. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys when the pond is back up to level again. But yeah, not much going on in this video. Literally just wanted to check out that bio chamber, and surprisingly there was nothing settled in there, which is good. So I'll pop back to you guys in a little while when I have finished topping up the pond. Cheers guys. Alright guys, back again. So the pond is almost where it needs to be. Not quite yet, still got about another hour, so it's been a couple of hours running it mega slow through the big blue. So yeah, yeah, end of this video really. Not much to come back to you with. Just gonna finish this video on the fish. Fish are all looking lovely, especially the Sorojis. Sorojis are amazingly popping on some of them. Yeah, so anyway, that'll be the end of this week's video. I will put out a video next week, guys. Probably just a catch up and just have a little talk about koi food, really. Yeah, so I hope everyone's ponds are doing really well, and if you haven't yet, go over to Gary Koi's channel and watch the build that he's just been doing. He's done like a flat back pond, does all the fiberglass himself, doing a really good job. Also go and check out Lee Hadfield's channel, because Tafaguchi headquarters is coming along an absolute treat. And till next time guys, I'll catch you next time. Peace.